Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh, we could joke about life. Gut shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up, we could talk, give advice. Fellas,
start that shit, DJ. Oh, we had 235 subscribers. We were just at we gained.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Does it sound good?
What up? What up? What up?
We all got mics. Clap.
This nigga always yelling.
My bad.
Am I loud?
You are now watching your Mans and Them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I am your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
Wait, you didn't let Austin go.
Wait, oh, I was listening.
Wow.
My fault.
That's why you have headphones in your ears.
Redo. You are now watching your Mans and Them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I am your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
He hasn't eaten, guys.
Yeah, Shakespeare hangry.
It's a little crabby.
He hangry. he's in his mood today because he didn't get to eat his food.
Shit, yo, this is like, how many Wednesdays we got until the end of this year?
That's a good question. I don't know.
2.
2, 3.
Is it 2? I don't
2, 3
even know what today's date
2, 3.
is.
So how y'all feel about 2019? Was it a good year for y'all?
2019 was.
2019 was a blur.
2019 was dark.
What?
It was a dark year.
How was it dark?
I lost mad people this year.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a dark year.
Damn, sorry.
Damn.
What?
Speak up.
Bro, I'm near the mic.
Now I can hear you. There you go. Kyrie, how was your year?
It was a bounce back year from
Oh,
2018.
shit. Like the Big Sean song?
Yeah, like the Big Sean
struggle
song.
Nigga, look at your shit.
Working.
Patchy?
I know you're not talking.
Shit,
Go ahead, keep going.
My year was, you still mad? My year was alright.
Okay.
Yeah, there's ups and downs, but I think that I think I've been growing as a person, so for that, it's another good year.
That's good. What can you say your biggest takeaway from 2019 is? Like, what's...
Let's save that for like...
Why?
Oh yeah, is everybody gonna be here like 2 episodes from now?
No.
Alright, so...
You're not going to be here for New Year's.
I'm not gonna be able to use it.
My biggest takeaway from this year is to do what makes me happy.
No matter what.
Did you do what actually makes you happy?
Speaking to the mic.
Did you do actually
Did you do?
Actually,
Nah, I'm preparing to.
So, all right, cool.
You said the biggest takeaway was to do what makes me happy. I'm preparing to do what makes me happy.
Okay. I hope you do in 2020.
Yeah, Judy. 2020 vision.
What about you, Austin? How was your year? How was your 2019?
2019 is trash.
Damn.
Trash.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
That was an honest answer. That was a very honest answer.
They gonna do something wrong with the mics. Your shit raggedy. Alright, yo. So, this episode is gonna be a great episode because we live again. Another Wednesday. We're gonna keep this shit strong. So what's the topic for today? What we gonna start off with?
Y'all seen all the
Lizzo's butt?
y'all seen all the ass cheeks at the Staples Center? Was it at the Staples Center? It was the Lakers game, right?
Yeah.
What do the Lakers play?
She had her butt out?
What do they play?
What do they play?
Oh, her ass was,
At
you
the
didn't see it?
Staples Center.
Nah.
Her ass was out, bro.
Dumbass.
Austin, you like BBWs, right?
Yeah. Always.
I'll pass.
They gonna pass on this.
Wait,
shit.
is she considered a BBW?
What would she?
What is a BBW? What,
big
what,
black.
No. I'm sorry. Not what
woman.
is. I'm saying what's
It's
the,
a big, beautiful woman, not a big black woman.
Same thing.
No, it's what?
Wow.
Wow.
You hear this, man?
Big beautiful woman is a big black.
I'm saying
woman.
what considered you? What considers?
So you
her
just call all black women big? That's what you did?
Beautiful.
Kyrie, say what you gotta say.
Nah, it's alright.
Kyrie was trying to say, what is a BBW?
Like, what do you consider a BBW?
A BBW is a big plus size woman.
But
It's not
like
always
how-
plus size.
Yeah.
Be thick.
So wait, thick. So like,
Thick.
I thought
With
BBWs was plus size.
With extra thug.
Wait, so are you saying that BBWs and thick women are the same?
No.
They fall in the same
BBW
category.
and to me, BBW is not.
It's after thick.
Yeah.
so what is thick?
So thick is.
Let me show you this, Austin. I got it right.
Why you just showing Austin?
Because you didn't see, you seen
She
it,
was
right?
just there.
She
This
performed,
nigga rude,
but
bro.
this is what everybody was looking at.
Oh, so you're not gonna turn it down? So you're not gonna turn
Look
it
at
down
that.
so it's not in the audio.
Look at that.
So you're not gonna turn it down so it's not in the audio.
Wait, what?
Wait, she.
So basically, if you didn't know, hold on.
That was an outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
bro.
basically, Lizzo's outfit at the game was a tall tee black shirt with a big hole showing her booty cheek.
Basically, homeless 2003.
Yeah, I think it's from Kanye West's line.
Wait, so who has a problem with it? They saying it's bad?
So people found it inappropriate because they were saying it's a Lakers game. People were saying there were kids there, and they just felt that it was distasteful for her to come there with her ass out and a thong.
Yeah, I think at a sporting event like that, that's not appropriate.
When is it appropriate?
Bitches walk around with their ass out. I mean,
But
Nah, go ahead.
Listen,
What were you gonna say, Austin?
listen, people ass be out all the time.
just-
Like I was just looking at a video the other day. My girl was like, "Why do girls go to the gym like this?" Right? And it's like, I was like, it's literally because that's how they get attention.
Yeah.
I appreciate
Like
it.
it was some girl in the gym. She had on some OD tight shorts, like spandex, real short, and she's working out. But it's like,
women like to look cute. Certain sometimes I asked one of my friends before, what is considered cute? Because I hear that a lot. Oh, the old lady cute. Oh, this is cute. Oh, that is cute. I think when it comes
that's
to
a
outfits,
good question.
when it comes to outfits, I think that cute means small.
Or
Cute
like
means,
less.
Like exactly.
yeah.
It's like cute. Like if you drop your pants, straight, it's like you cute. That's a bad thing.
And also, it's a trend.
I feel like it's all for attention though.
It's a trend for girls to wear those tight, like high, teeny shorts with the sports bra to the gym now. Like a lot of girls do it.
So you can't look cute with just regular clothes on?
That's exactly what I
You
was
gonna be
going to
boring.
say.
I'm like, what?
It can be boring.
So you just like all women undressed? Is
You
that what you
gotta
said,
have-
Drew?
that's right,
Is
you
that what
gotta-
you said,
I think
Bello?
The ass cheeks
I
out.
think that's when it gets to the level. Okay, oh, you look sexy now.
Like
Not cute,
my
but
point
you
is,
sexy. Grown and sexy.
if Lizzo showed up to any other like non like professional sporting event, like if she went out a night or she was on the Miami Strip,
It wouldn't have been a
which
problem.
everybody walk around
Facts.
naked on the Miami Strip.
Wouldn't have
it's
been a
not
problem.
Miami Strip
It's
would have
not a
been no
problem at all.
problem.
Do you think that if she was performing, it would have been different?
No, she did a performance. The first time I seen her perform, it was some awards, and she had on like all white, and she had her little cheeks out at the bottom.
Yep.
She was popping mad hard, but it wasn't moving.
Her ass wasn't moving. All that ass wasn't
That
moving.
shit was not moving.
What?
I think her clothes was too tight for that. It was the performance. It was her outfit. That shit was tight.
My fault.
But she killed that performance. Though.
The question I'll have is, do you think people would care if it was a skinny chick?
No.
Yes.
You think it would be the
Well, if it was a Lakers, some people would care because obviously their point is like, yo, there's kids here, we don't see nudity. But I feel like the opinions would be a little more different if it was like Rihanna or like Beyonce.
I think there would still be jokes, but the jokes would be different.
Yeah, it would be different. Be like, wow.
Yeah.
What's your no ass? Why you ain't got no ass? Why you wear that?
Or like if she was like considered like the status, what society considers beautiful, or or like a normal size. Do people, would it have been this much of an outrage? I really don't think it would have.
She's a normal size. Yeah,
You said she normal size?
What is a normal size?
That's what I was trying to ask earlier.
Well, you got skinny.
Mm-hmm.
You got.
Are we
normal.
doing the weight ranges?
And you
Because
got
my
big.
What's the weight range?
because my thing is
Are you
Like,
about to?
she's on a bigger
my
end.
thing is you can't say what's normal to somebody else. So if it's normal to you that her being smaller, it's like all right, cool.
I guess that's my opinion.
Yeah.
If we go by societal standards, though.
Well, we can't go by societal standards because societal's not here.
So you, in your opinion, she's normal size.
I didn't say that.
Yo, you just arguing.
Okay,
just
this-
to
But my
argue.
thing is
for nothing.
But my thing is don't. but-
Nah, I
but-
get his point though. It's
like you can't just jump out the window and say, oh, she's not normal
First of all, I
size.
didn't jump out any window. Number one.
You look like you jumped out a window.
listen here, Ron Browns. Chef, you can't do that with this.
I do get what you're saying though. When I say normal, I mean
Well, you didn't say no.
there is. I did say normal.
Austin said normal.
Who, me? I said normal.
I said normal, and then Shake argued this. But when there is a average size in the U.S. for women.
Yeah.
So what's the average size? I was asking like, what are the weight ranges?
It ain't that.
Do your Googles.
What's
Do your Googles, my man.
why there's plus size stores is because there's plus size.
so?
So are those plus size people not considered normal? So they're not normal?
Yo, I'm not doing this with you, Shake.
So they're not normal?
I'm not doing this.
I'm
with you.
asking the
Everybody
question.
is normal.
I'm asking the
You
question.
taking my words
I'm
and trying
asking-
to make it seem like I'm trying to say she's not
Damn
normal.
right, because I'm hungry.
The question is, all right, so just to get off this topic, did y'all have a problem with her outfit?
I didn't.
I thought it was a bit inappropriate, but at the same time, she is a select, like she's not superstar, but she's a star. Like she's a person who does this. Her Instagram, she's naked all over her Instagram, so I'm not surprised. But I did think it was a bit inappropriate for a Lakers game.
I personally didn't care enough to like be like, oh my god, it's like I've seen ass before.
Yeah, but at a game,
You got all them Laker girls out there shaking their ass.
that
What
is
you
another
talking
thing. Though.
about?
The cheerleaders are dressed in like skimpy outfits.
That's
too.
what I'm saying. Like
They're not
I,
like that.
like I didn't care enough to like be like up in arms about the shit.
Now, do you think your response would be different if you were actually at the game?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
The
I would have
cheerleaders'
cheered.
cheeks be out?
I would have cheered. Like yes, do more, do more.
The cheerleaders, they cheeks be out, or they be wearing spandex under?
They were wearing spandex.
They be wearing them little ass shorts.
Yeah.
But do you ever see like a little cheek hanging out?
Yep.
Yeah, but their outfits are proportioned to their body though.
Huh?
Ooh.
Oh, really? That's what
Yeah.
you're saying. That's what you're
That
saying.
hole was
I ain't
perfectly
have no problem with
proportioned for her ass. Like that was like perfect. Like
She had a thong under it,
Yeah,
That's
was she not
crazy.
supposed to wear a thong?
but that's not like fitting on your ass.
oh, I get what
You
you're saying. I
want
get
like
what
the
you're
Lakers,
saying.
the
They
girl.
cover. She basically
Yeah.
exposed everything.
Exactly, their uniforms is like it's proportioned to their body, so their ass cheek is not.
Hanging out.
Did you see Coon? Did you see any Coon? Nope. So she
I
just
was
had a
not
thong
looking that
on.
hard.
She just had a thong on.
You got a problem with it, Kyrie?
No, I could care less.
Okay.
Good.
Alright, so
I was
My
up in
life
arms
didn't
about
change.
this.
So
shit.
round of applause for Lizzo's cheeks.
That's what it sounded like.
Them shits was not clapping. Her shits was moving in that video.
When it shit sound like,
He's stupid. Shoot. Have anybody have
She got a nice butt.
All right, Shane.
wait, no, yeah, let's ask. You think she got a nice butt?
She got a nice
Yo,
butt.
no,
I'll pass.
We moving on to this.
She got a nice butt.
Do you think it's proportionally shaped?
I didn't look at it that hard.
But you looked at it.
She don't have
So,
my. She don't.
Oh,
have,
you ain't look, but you judged.
That's not your type of booty?
No.
Is it too big?
He got a booty tight.
Nigga do legs all day in the gym. Can't handle a little Lizzo ass.
She is a beautiful black woman.
You better love that BBW.
A big, beautiful black woman.
Usually, thick women are ride or dies, though.
You think so?
Yeah.
What makes you think thick women are ride or dies?
Nah, like.
Yeah, now you gotta finish it.
Post. Is it a post?
They ride or
Like,
die?
because you know, like, they get, like for every type of person, like, you know, because they got the thick women community.
They got the thick women
They got the
community.
skinny women community. Like, you know, you see posts from those. You see posts from those type of from those groups. So from the thick women community, you can see posts like, "Oh, don't trust the skinny bitches," you know, blah blah blah. Yo, y'all never seen those posts before? I'm alone here.
You're wrong.
What?
Yeah, you lost me.
Wait,
I
did
was
you
just
just?
on Instagram and seen
No.
posts. Who?
I never heard of the thick women community
I'm just
or a skinny
it's
woman
not-
community.
Okay.
Fat bitches need love too.
Alright, let's move on. But alright, since we're in ride or die territory.
Are we?
Yeah, we're there. We're there now.
So, any of y'all seen Queen of Slim?
Yes, I did.
You saw it? Shake, you didn't see it yet,
I
right?
see it.
Kyrie, you didn't see it? Austin, you saw it? Damn, so we got two people here that saw it. But anyway,
We're no spoiler alerts.
nah, no spoilers. Well, most people, I would assume, know the premise of the movie, like what happens at the beginning of the movie. So basically, there was a scenario where this couple gets pulled over by a cop. The cop ends up shooting the girl. The guy reacts, gets the gun out of his hand. The guy ends up shooting the cop,
Yeah.
dead, right? And the whole time I was watching the movie, I was like,
Yo, I
yo,
seen that trailer.
Queen of Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, where
I ain't
are
watched
you?
the movie though.
You're not gonna watch it?
No,
Really?
nah.
It was good.
Was it?
It was really good.
Austin does not care. Oh, was it? All right.
Was there any buildings in there?
Boo. Why you not gonna watch it?
Thank
Why
you.
you not gonna watch it?
I don't know. It didn't
No, it
strike
was
my
worth-
interest when I saw the trailer.
It's definitely worth the watch though.
Is it?
Yeah, it lived up to the hype.
If
Don't
it has
believe
slow
you, just
moments, I will fall asleep.
Yo, have you ever fallen
What do you
asleep in a
consider
movie
us-
theater before?
Yeah.
I thought I was rare. I did that shit one time.
You thought you was rare.
No, I thought it was rare. I ain't rare, but I felt bad. Like, damn.
Huh?
I felt bad because I'm like, damn, I really fell asleep in this movie. Like,
I feel bad when I fall asleep, and waste my money. That's really
back
how I
then it
feel
was
bad.
like $10.
Damn.
Yeah.
Back then. What year was this? 83?
Alright,
So yeah, like basically that was the pretense. Like the guy shoots the cop dies, and they go on the run. And the whole time I was watching the movie, I was like, yo, I don't know many people or many girls or guys, in that matter of fact, like who would go through that and go on the run. And even if I told my girl, like me and my girl had a conversation, and she said, she was like, if that happened, I would stay until the police came. She was like, I would not go on the run with you. And then it started making me think about like, quote unquote, ride or dies.
Are you gonna have my back?
Like,
so in this situation, who was the ride or die?
in this situation, it was kind of different because they both kind of just met each other, and they just both were on the same page. Like, I guess you would say
Are they both ride or die?
they're both ride or die. Towards the like as the movie
The mic.
Sorry.
as the movie progressed, they became ride or dies together.
Nothing.
So I was thinking like the term ride or die. My girl said she wouldn't. She's like, nah. And my girl actually, we had a conversation before. She said if I ever committed any type of crime or if I did anything to get myself locked up, if I killed somebody, she said she would not stay.
So
She
she's
told
not
me
a ride
straight
or
up.
She's not a ride or die.
So what is a ride or die then? Yeah.
Does it have to be that extreme of a situation? Damn.
That's what I
Okay, we
asked.
get, yeah.
We'll get there. So what is a ride or die?
The last time we
A ride or die is someone who sticks it out.
Someone who's
sticks it
clutch.
through, no matter what.
Sticks it through.
Yeah, sticks it through.
What are you sticking through?
Yeah,
You would know if you was paying attention.
No. It's fine.
Alright, so ride or die is basically somebody who's there through thick and thin.
Through
Gus,
thick
you
and
gotta
thin.
talk into the mic.
I'm gonna talk right now.
We can't give you.
Yeah.
We can't give you those type of mics. You need to get these type of mics.
Shut up, Kyrie. Alright, so. Alright,
You're not gonna talk to me like that.
We all agree with that definition? Somebody,
What definition?
what a ride or die is.
What is your definition of ride or die?
Someone who sticks it through, like someone who has your back no matter
Is
what.
she a doctor? Like, what is she sticking through?
She sticks with you through the tough times.
Yeah,
Through any situation, she is there by your side.
So you can't feel salty. So you didn't feel salty when you said that she wasn't gonna stay with. She wasn't gonna.
My girl, no. I actually felt like it just meant that she was smart. She had a head on her shoulders.
She was like, I can't. Nah, that's not what he said. He said, I can't commit no crimes around you.
Facts.
So is she a ride or die, depending on the situation, like to a certain extent?
It's either you ride or
Exactly.
you die.
It's either you a ride or
no
die. Nah, there's no in
situational-
between.
I think in that scenario, she wouldn't hold it down. But if it came to something else, she would definitely hold it down.
But
I guess she's not a ride or die.
no, she's not a ride or die.
She's not.
She's just a ride.
Exactly.
Ride.
She's a
Oh,
ride.
I gotta get off. I gotta take the bus. This is stupid.
She's a ride. But I was gonna say, do y'all feel like you necessarily need a ride or die?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it depends on, like I said, depends on the situation. I know I said any situation, but there's some situations where you don't need a ride or die.
What if you go to jail? Do you expect your girl to stick with you?
Let's
Let's say you're gonna spend 5 years.
5 years, yeah. I would hope.
That's a long time.
You
It
think-
is a long time, but I would hope that she
A
will.
year is a long time.
You would expect her to stay.
No, I didn't expect that. I said I would hope. I would hope that she would hold it down, but if she doesn't, then it is
You
what it
understand?
is. Yeah,
about
I
you,
mean,
Kyle?
she didn't put me in jail.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
I'm sure she would say that too.
yeah.
A ride or die would be someone who stuck through that. Like,
I don't support stupidity, so I'm gonna say I'm not a ride or die
You
because
sure you don't support stupid?
listen.
Yo, dumbass.
Okay, that's a different story. With me, okay, but like somebody else's stupidity, like if like you basically react off emotions and you get yourself in trouble,
Speak on the mic.
you out.
like it's good.
You out.
I don't
Yes.
I don't think that's like just reaction to me is not a term of ride or die. Like, cause somebody that just react could mess up the whole situation for you. Like somebody who's willing to sit back, analyze the situation. All right, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do to fix this. Somebody like that, that's more ride or die to me.
But not everybody is an analytical person. So you have people who react off emotions and they can have good intent, but they can be stupid.
But that's
So-
what would get you fucked up. Like,
yeah, but they can still be a ride or die because they riding. For
I'm talking about the extreme. Like,
Yeah.
there's no y'all making there like a gray area. There's no gray area.
Because we're
It's
dealing with somebody.
It's either she's down for you or she's not. Like, that's what
the
it is.
reason why I'm saying with certain situations is because you saw a movie which was scripted where somebody actually had to ride
people
or
do
die.
that in real life.
Yeah, I was
You know
gonna
what I'm
say
saying?
there's
Oh,
people
people
in
do
real
that
life
in
that do
life.
that
And
shit.
people do that in real life, and guess what happens?
What?
They both get caught.
Exactly, niggas die. Shit happens.
That's
you know
what I'm
what saying?
saying. So
Consider
would
ride
you
or die.
would you want
Yeah, but
your
she picked the
girl-
wrong one.
would you want your girl to be that down for you to where if you say, yo, I'm taking my shotgun and I'm going out there in front of all these guns and we going down together, and she's like, all right, babe.
Who the fuck am I? Fucking DMX? Like, no, I'm
Are
not.
you a ride or die?
Yes.
So if your girl do something stupid, you're gonna be with her regardless.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let her know that what she did was dumb.
But you like, so say if she's like, yo, some bitch slapped the shit out of me the other day, so I'm gonna go to her crib and shoot her. You with her?
All right, let me put it this
You're
way.
not a ride or
Let
die.
me put it this. Nigga, shut up, man.
Me?
Damn,
Nah,
son.
he not talking to the mic.
My thing is, who me?
Nah, you good. You
Oh.
good.
So all I'm saying is if my girl gets into a situation, I know my girl isn't dumb. If a situation calls for me to ride out, I'm going to ride out. But if I could sit back and watch it play out and see where I could intervene, then that's what I'm gonna do.
So, but
I'm not just going to jump out the window. Like that's different.
But
'Cause-
what
So you're not a
about
ride
the
or die?
question was, yeah, technically you're not.
You're not.
Because if she's like, yo, I'm gonna shoot this person no matter, even if let's just say she said that I'm gonna shoot this person.
what kind of Bronx
It-
hood bitches y'all dealing with?
But
Like,
that's the scenario, though,
It comes
bro.
from the hood.
That's
It
the
comes from
scenario.
the hood.
It's either yes or no.
Either yes
It,
or no,
it don't come from the. Then none of y'all's ride or dies in there.
Oh my- I'm not a ride or die, nigga. That's what you was waiting for. Like,
Cool, nigga. Cool.
It's okay to not be a ride or die, Shake.
I cannot survive in nobody's jail cell. So
this,
my ass is gonna be like, yeah, it's nice knowing you.
yeah, hell nah. You do some stupid shit, I'm not riding for you. Like,
Nah.
I'll have your back to an extent, but when it comes to
I support you in the court. I be there trying like my baby ain't doing it.
Put money on her books.
I got you.
Yo, free her till it's backwards.
Wearing the free you t-shirts and shit.
all right, so if we're not taking it as extreme, let's say there's a some people feel like a ride or die means like you stick with that person throughout their life, throughout all the mistakes that they make, regardless of, you know, you let them make their mistakes and you stick with them. For example, like guys will go through life, they'll cheat on their girl find out. A guy will be like, you're not a ride or die if you leave me because
fault.
I cheated.
My fault, Drew. Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I saw my fight height limit today. I was getting on the bus, right?
Your fight what?
My fight height limit. Because I have certain heights that, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't fighting that nigga.
It's not going to happen. I seen this dude get on the bus. This nigga look like he played football for everybody. Like, you know how you could stand behind somebody and you know y'all probably got, like, you probably a little bigger than them, or you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, my body fit in this nigga body. Like, I seen him, I was like, why are you on the bus? I was like,
This
shit.
nigga need an accessory.
I was like, yeah, that's my limit right there. He was about a good 6'7", 6'8". I was like, yeah.
That's a nigga if he smack your girl in the ass.
He probably and be like, excuse me, sir. Don't you ever do that again.
Come on, baby, we gotta go. Come on, let's go.
Yo, no, that's a nigga you gotta shoot. You gotta shoot him. There ain't no fight. See, that's the one was like, would a ride or die come in? I'm probably gonna die. I'm gonna die on that one.
Nah. In the ride or die situation, if you die, you still ride or die. You didn't leave. You just died.
I'm gonna get a ride. I'm gonna get a ride to the hospital, and I'm gonna die in that east wing.
Like, say if you're in a situation, right? All right, so your girl arguing with somebody she shouldn't be arguing with because of that person's connection. So say for instance, your girl arguing with
like a mobster?
Yeah, a mobster or something like that.
Baby, you gotta relax.
Yeah, you're like, baby, you gotta relax. And the mobster like, yo,
check your girl.
Check your girl, but she don't want to stop. And he just make a call and like about 5,000.
But that's the thing. Yo, another thing that got me tight, and this is not a spoiler, but it's kind of just it's a little bit of a spoiler. But the girl in the movie, she was yapping off to the police officer. And I've been through situations to where like you're in a tight situation and your girl is like going off in the mouth and you like, yo, relax.
At the when we had the pre-production meeting, I was like, yo, that's kind of her fault. Like not the whole situation, but it's like certain things is just like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like
that she provoked them to do that?
I'm like, we don't know, like, cause when we come across cops as black people, it's like we gotta play the situation.
Shut your mouth.
We gotta play the situation accordingly. It's not every day you gotta be a civil rights leader.
Exactly.
You see a cop.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just gotta, play the shit out, be quiet, let them say what they gotta say, and then just worry about getting home safe. Like, she got out the car, like, oh, I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm reaching for my phone. What you reaching for?
Yo.
Just go back in the car. Like,
yo, remember when Gus got pulled over and this nigga Austin started talking to the cop, asking the cop questions, talking about, yo,
Hey,
is that a camera on your chest? I was like, Austin, shut up.
Austin was like, yo, get the camera out my eye, B.
He said, yo, that light flashing, man. Come on, man.
Listen, if you act like a regular person, you fine. If you sitting there shook, then you gonna look.
Gus was shook.
That nigga shined that light in my face. Nigga, I had just got LASIK. That shit hurt.
Oh, that's what you said. He's like, yo, I just got LASIK.
Let me get out this car.
Cop said, I don't give a fuck.
Austin was like, let me get out this car, nigga.
Nigga like two feet away from me with a brolic ass flashlight.
oh yeah.
Nigga Austin said, what's your badge number?
Can I get your supervisor, please?
But, shit. So in the Queen and Slim situation, would y'all leave if your girl shot the cop? Would you run away with your girl? She was like, let's run away, or would you stay?
First of all, then probably we just met, right?
We out. I ain't shoot the
No, I
cop.
said your girl.
If it's your girl.
If she
You
said,
going down
Yeah,
right
you an
with
accomplice.
why?
Because you was there.
Nah, we. I ain't
turning your
know, I
girl
didn't know
in?
shit happened. Yo,
He's stupid.
I'm like, oh shit, she did that.
There's a camera though. There's a car
Wow.
camera that caught everything.
What?
There's a car dash camera that caught everything.
I
So-
was out in that
You
camera?
was there. You was there. You was getting pulled over.
I'm gonna have a good
No
ass
one-
lawyer. I'm like, listen, man.
No one
Yo,
Austin,
Austin gonna flip on his
no
girl.
one Austin, he would have found a way
Listen,
to delete the
man.
footage.
Listen, man, I ain't do shit.
Shit. So
Austin is
so
flipping.
So you said you would ride with your girl.
Yeah, we out. Fuck it.
You lying?
I'm dead ass.
So Austin would ride.
We out. Fuck it.
You would ride or die.
Yeah, I ain't dying, but we can
Ride.
ride.
You had a choice. Ride or die.
I would have been out.
Nah, niggas ain't catching me.
I'd have been out.
I don't know if I.
Yeah, that's why I didn't
don't know
get.
if-
I didn't get why your girl was like, "Oh, I would stay with the cop." No, I ain't staying with the cop. I might be at the gas station down the block or something. I ain't gonna sit with the cop. Like,
She
Drive
she
to a
said
place with witnesses.
Yeah.
She
But
said
you
she-
get charged for leaving the scene of a crime though.
Gus Mike Tillo
Kyrie.
and Kyrie.
What happened?
She said, "Yeah, Mike's are low."
All right.
Kyrie.
I'm really talking in the mic, so
I probably haven't said much. Is it still low now?
nah, you
I'm
was talking
listening.
like this and shit. Like
go on the side of the mic. It's supposed to
You're
be
hearing
right
it.
here.
Right?
Can you hear it? Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Hello, you hear me? Testing.
It's like a delay, so you gotta wait.
Can you hear me?
We're not talking about that, bro.
on the mic.
The world doesn't revolve around.
Yeah, y'all mics don't sound like
Sound like whose? Mine? Oh.
Turn that up, Austin.
But yeah, I'm out. I'm not staying. You think I'm gonna go to jail for life?
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm out. I'm not
I
staying
think
for
it was
that.
foregone conclusion.
You gonna go to jail? Wait, so hold on.
There's the plan was I'm giving out all the spoiler alert, but the plan was for them to go to Cuba. So that was they wanted to leave and go to
Why
Cuba.
is that the go? I mean, I know why it's the go-to, but it's
'Cause
like
They ain't gonna find you. You could hide out. They probably could still find you, but you could hide out.
They can't get you.
Like if I
Oh,
knew
that's
that-
right.
Like if
If they really wanted to though,
logically in my head, I said, yo, it's
There's
either
people
like
still in Cuba right now.
Secret Service could get your ass.
Yeah, but how they gonna get in there?
They got satellites.
it's a secret.
at the moment of the crime, if I'm like, this is the smartest option possible.
That
is
could
to run
not
away.
be the smartest option.
Then I'm gonna run away. But I'm always gonna think about the smartest thing to do.
No, the way they put it in the movie, they said it's either you run or you're a property of the state.
Property of the state. What do you mean?
Like
Like
when
go
you
to
go
jail.
through the legal system, you become a property of the state.
Like,
Like
just gonna put you right in jail.
yeah, you're gonna go to jail. You're gonna have to wait trial. You killed a cop. Like you can't kill a cop and walk away.
No, but I'm talking about the person.
I mean,
What if-
Tupac shot 2 cops and got away with it.
We gonna leave that there. We gonna leave that one right there.
But like, come on, we gotta think about it. Let's put it in reality. All the cameras that's out, up, everywhere. You think you're gonna, if you run, you think you're gonna actually go that far?
No.
So
In reality, I don't think that someone could get as far as they got. But there's a bunch of scenarios that played out through the movie that I'm not gonna talk about. But there's a bunch of things that
I
happened.
mean, you might as well
that-
tell us the movie now. You
Nah,
done
it's
told
too
us
much.
half of
There's
the
so
movie.
many things that happen. And I was telling my girl, I was like, yo, the dude was a dumbass. But at the same time, you could say he was dumb, but you can also say he had some type of intuition because he was doing a lot of shit to where you're like, what are you doing? But it worked out.
like what? Oh yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, everybody watch the movie, yo. Watch the movie. It's a good movie. It's a good love story about two black.
Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. So when they went to this
Spoiler
gas
alert,
station,
spoiler
right?
alert.
They went to this gas station,
Oh
right?
yeah, that was the.
Yo,
nah,
listen,
don't
listen,
tell him, don't
listen,
say it.
listen.
That's a good part. That's a good part. Don't
Yo,
say it. Don't say it. Don't say
You
it.
saw it.
Don't say
He's
it.
stupid.
That was a
He's
dumb
stupid.
ass thing to do.
I was like, yo, what are you doing?
That
Anyway.
is stupid.
So now when I see a movie, I'm gonna look ahead for a gas station.
Yeah,
See.
but you're not gonna know what's gonna happen.
Every
Yeah.
gas station you see, go, is this
It's a
it?
gas
Is this it?
Shoot.
Hess. When's the last time you seen a Hess gas station?
I don't know. That's the gas station that popped up in my head. Yo, Kyrie, you got a problem, son?
Nah,
Huh?
not right
You got a
now.
problem?
Well, you gonna shoot me
Are
too?
we looking over there?
Oh, two, nigga.
You good?
What you mean?
No.
Well, what happened? The hell you doing? I don't know. Nobody talk right quick.
Nobody talk on the show. No, nobody talk. Just
Yo,
sit
Kyrie,
outside.
We testing
turn your
the
mic a
mic.
little bit. No, like from the bottom. No. From like the black hand.
Yeah,
The whole thing is black.
Kyrie's good.
Oh, okay.
Audience, let us know. Are you guys rides or dies or
Don't stop.
regular people?
Yo, shout out Reggie Porter.
Hey, that's my guy.
He said, "Oh my God, y'all got mics now. Y'all got money."
These are on layaway.
Rosemika said, "But if you go in for scamming, selling drugs, running up on the cops, whatever, LOL, you are by yourself, babe." Yeah, you know.
So what? All right,
I can't commit
let's
a
talk to
crime.
Mika for a second. So Mika, can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? How it sound?
I'm right next to you, bro.
Okay. All right. So Mika, if it was what if the crime was justified? So you talking about the negative, like if he's doing dumb shit, like he's doing things that inevitably is going to get him in prison. But what if it was on an accident, like it was an accident, like the crime, you know, nigga.
It was an accidental crime.
Yeah, he tripped. And
What is
pushed the
that?
cop.
What is an accidental crime?
Like he was like, you know, he's being doofy and shit. He trips on a curb.
An accidental crime can be like, let's say I'm riding in the
I
car.
wasn't finished.
I'm riding in the car.
Your crime sounded horrible. Go
Nah,
ahead.
I was gonna say you tripping for and push a cop.
Nah, that's whack. I'm riding in the car with my boy. My boy got a gun. I didn't know he had a gun. Both get pulled over. We both get hit with time. That's like accidental.
All right, keep talking, man.
I was waiting for y'all.
Oh, you said that's accidental.
Yeah, like something that I had no idea of. Where it's not.
Wait, time out. So you riding with your mans with
I'm
that?
riding with my boy.
No, I'm saying, are you going to ride out with your mans? He had a gun in the car.
Yeah,
You ain't know about it.
yeah.
Oh,
Are you going to be like, you willing to take charges for your mans?
I'm saying, what if? Yes, I took the charge from my man's. We both go to jail. No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to give a scenario here to
Nah,
where I
but
go to jail, but it's not my. It's not
yeah,
entirely
it's
my
a good,
fault.
That's a good. Well, it is stupid
Yeah, that's dumb.
because you didn't have to take that charge. That was your
But
choice.
what?
to
But
take.
All right, so
but
boom,
what
so
is the-
boom.
What's the
Especially if you're in a relationship, you
what
gotta
if-
talk to her about
What
it.
if the option is you tell me who the gun is, who the gun belongs to, or you?
You tell me who the gun is.
All right, so boom.
That
Listen
sound
to
like-
this. So I'm driving my car, right? My boy's like, "Yo, can you drop me off at this address real quick?" I'm like, "I bet." I drive my boy to the address. He gets out the car. He be like, "Yo, wait for me right here." He goes in the house. He kills somebody. Comes back. Gets in the car. Says, "Ah, yo, we out." I drive away. I didn't know what he did. Turns out he murdered somebody while I drove him. I'm an accomplice to his murder.
Yeah.
Cops find out. I get knocked for accessory to murder. That's not my fault. I had no idea. I would tell him like, "Yo, I didn't know what he was going in there to do. I don't know nothing." I dropped him at this address. He came in my car. That was it.
So you snitching?
How's that snitching?
No, he didn't snitch. No.
How's
He
that
didn't-
snitching?
He didn't snitch yet. But
You said you didn't know what he was. All right, you're not snitching, but you say you didn't know what he was gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm
you
telling
give
the
him
truth.
up.
Bro, if I drive my man's to a house, he gets out the car, he don't tell me nothing. Like, he's like, "Yo, can you drive me at this address?" I'm like, "I bet."
Still giving him up. You don't. Know
How is that
nothing.
giving him up
You
if-
don't know nothing
How's that giving him up, though?
because he went in the. Please understand what I'm saying. You're not willing to do any time for him, right? Right?
I'm waiting.
You're not willing to do. What you waiting for? You're not willing to do any time for him, right?
No.
Okay, so you're telling the cops, "Yo, I don't know nothing. I don't know what he did," but you're giving him up because you don't want to do any time.
So
Not
so what? So
necessarily.
what's the alternative, Shake?
Take
What's
time,
not
bro.
giving him up?
What's not giving him
Yeah.
up? You take some time.
I take time.
Yeah.
So if I take time, that means I didn't give him up. We're going to jail anyway. But
Yeah,
so I'm
going
gonna
to
lie.
jail.
I'm gonna lie to the cops and say, "Oh yeah, I drove him to the house." To
I didn't
murder
say
this
that.
person."
I didn't say that. The fact that you gotta understand, the fact that you said you don't know nothing, you don't know what's going on, they're either gonna slap you with something or you're gonna be set free.
No, you're
Depending
gonna
on
get
how
slapped
many-
with something.
Exactly.
You're gonna
So
get
no
slapped with
matter
something.
how much you tell,
Now you couldn't get slapped with something unless you say, like, I don't know what happened, or you could just say like, well,
You're a
obviously,
good lawyer.
yeah.
No,
well,
yeah,
you could
if
say
if you
you
drive
could.
someone to a crime, you're gonna go to jail.
Nah, you may not. If you had no idea, you would get charged first. But
Yeah.
if the cops pull out enough information from that person who said they did it or who did it,
Yeah.
then you probably most likely.
What if the accomplice, the dude who actually did the crime, was like, "Yo, he was with it the whole time." Like he allowed your
Well,
ass.
then
That
you
don't make no
made him-
sense. Why would he say that?
Why wouldn't he say that?
He might get less time.
You get less time.
Nigga,
Yeah.
no, you
So
take
don't-
your time. You take your time,
Y'all
nigga.
not gonna be talking
No.
to each other. So how y'all gonna figure that
No,
out?
I'm gonna tell. If I.
So that
it's
means you
different.
snitching.
If
I mean,
that's
it's
not
there's
snitching
nothing
though.
wrong with that. If
That's
what
not
you wanna
snitching.
do.
Bro, you are snitching.
You are
How is that
You're not.
snitching?
You're not flat out ratting on him. It's not like you said,
Nah.
oh, he did this at this time, at this time. You're just telling. You just like, yo, I'm not taking no time. I didn't do shit.
No. Hold on. I want to say something. What I'm saying, I'm not saying you're snitching when you say. I'm not saying you're snitching when you say that you don't know. I'm saying you snitching when it comes down to, okay, this person is saying, oh, you knew about it. So technically, if you say no, I didn't know about it, he did it. If you said if he did it, then that means you snitching.
Wait.
What I'm saying is, remember how you said that Gus was like, oh, what happened if he said, oh, he knew about it, he was up with it with the whole time, and well, he's snitching too. So that means you gonna snitch as well, right?
But I don't understand. If he tells the cops, if he lies on me and tells the cops that I was aware that he
Yeah.
was gonna commit this crime the whole time,
Yeah.
that's him snitching on me.
That's him snitching on you. So
How does he? You can't snitch on someone that didn't commit a crime.
Yes, you can.
bet?
Nah, but
you're not getting what I'm saying though. What I'm saying.
Let me say this. All right. It's to me,
Exactly. Look, Reggie Porter said it's only snitching if you give them facts about the crime.
Yeah.
If I didn't commit a crime, he can't snitch on me because I didn't do nothing.
But you're not. I'm not saying. I'm not.
He could lie on you.
Absolutely. But that's
I'm
not
not-
snitching. Y'all throwing the word snitching
But
around.
At that point, if they let you know, like, look, your man's already gave us some information. What's your next move?
Yo, you don't understand. I'm not.
That's not the question I asked. I asked you
Yo, what's good with you, my nigga? Let me talk. Shut up. If my man's did a crime, if my man's did a crime, you gonna let me talk? You gonna let Drew talk?
I asked you a question before you was about to talk.
Nigga, I'm trying to answer you. Shut up, muck mouth. Damn.
Oh shit.
What'd you say about mouth?
If my man's commits a crime and I don't know about it, right? And I get pulled into the precinct, I'm telling the police I don't know about the crime. That's not snitching.
It's not snitching.
How is that snitching?
No, listen to what I'm saying. I never said that.
I'm talking to Shake. That is not snitching, bro. Yeah, sigh, nigga.
All I'm saying is, all I said was, if you go in there and your man's already gave up some information like, yo, he did X, Y, and Z, in turn, you're gonna let them know, oh, I didn't do anything. So
Right.
they're gonna dig deeper to get you to say something.
You can't get. You can't.
Exactly.
Oh, you talking about like?
Yes,
the central-
that's what he was
bro,
saying.
that's
That's what he
what
was
I was getting at.
saying.
What y'all saying? Yes, too. I didn't even finish a fucking sentence.
So then finish the fucking.
I was saying y'all talking about like on some Central 5 shit where they press me to lie about something. Is that what you're saying?
That's all I was getting at.
That's what you're saying, Kyrie?
I was saying if your man's lied on you,
Right.
and
In
then
turn,
you,
was going,
and then what would you say after that?
Would you lie?
Would you?
No, I would not make up. I would
So
not.
listen, okay,
First of all,
listen,
I know for
listen.
a fact that the feds are crafty as shit.
Okay, and
I would
know-
not.
and know
I
that
would not
too as
fabricate
well.
a story.
Okay, I'm not saying you're gonna fabricate something, but you're gonna say to them like, "Hey, okay, I don't know what happened, but it obviously had nothing to do with me. It obviously had something to do with him, right?"
No, I'd say, listen, I don't know what happened.
It's two of y'all in the car. Somebody had to commit the crime. Who? If they tell you that your man said that you knew about it, then obviously they know that he had something to do with it. So what do you?
Why do I feel like he is a cop?
No, I'm saying
I feel like he
I'm
is
just
a
trying to break this
detective.
down in a logical sense because you're not like at this. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
So, all right,
Damn,
all right,
Gus, can I finish my
hold
fucking
on,
thought
'cause
before
I
you
can-
cut
I
me
can
off?
say better than you.
No,
What do you mean you can say it better than me?
Every time I try,
You sound good.
He been saying the same.
I don't know
shit
why
3-4
that one is
times.
off.
So let me say it in
Probably
a
because
different
they're
way.
two programs.
Whatever, Gus. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, Drew.
He's being
He's
recorded.
mad
though.
rude.
Oh, okay.
You are mad rude. Yeah,
Alright,
go ahead.
So, Drew, right?
Rude ass.
Ain't no time to get sensitive.
You in an interrogation room, right? They said, "Oh, we already got a testimonial from your accomplice."
Okay.
Don't believe it.
All right. Are you saying what?
Don't believe it.
All right. So we already got a testimonial from your accomplice
I
saying
need a
that
lawyer.
you was a part of it.
Uh-huh.
They say, "What's your story?" Are you gonna say, "I don't know shit he did"?
I
but-
drove to an address. He got out the car, came back in my car.
accomplice.
That's all I know.
Now,
Accomplice.
hold on,
All I
hold
can
on.
do is tell you what I know.
Hold on. Now, if they dig deeper, and if they try to get you to, basically, they're like, listen, he said that you was with it. Are you still gonna say, this is what I did, or are you gonna say, nah, this is what he did?
Officer stupid. I drove to an address. He got back in my car. I drove away.
Your ass
Alright,
really
so
gonna
you're
get
not-
locked up.
But that was my scenario from the jump.
Okay,
Like,
so he's saying that he wouldn't.
You didn't say it any better than what I said.
Nah, but he
No.
wasn't responding.
But he responded. He responded earlier to what I said.
Nah, because you wasn't.
Alright,
you kept
let it go.
saying
Let it go.
this.
Nah,
Let it go.
Nah, fuck that.
he said, "No, fuck that."
Time out, yo, let-
Fuck that.
I swear he's the most.
Can we read the comments, please?
Peace
he's the
and
most
love.
punctual
Zay,
Guys?
who Zay said can't always believe the cops. LOL. They make you turn on your own people. That's a fact.
Of course.
Nah, we totally get that, but the situation at hand is.
Yo, I'm done with this scenario, bro. We are milking the shit out of this.
Nah, I'm
scenario.
just saying because like technically, if the cops said, "Yo, we know," no, your man said that you had a part in it, and you knew what was going on. And then what are you gonna tell him?
You're lying.
No, but you're gonna say, "Oh, he's lying." Obviously,
No,
Okay,
the cop is lying.
So you're gonna say the cop is
Absolutely.
lying. Okay, then you're already gonna get.
I want a lawyer.
Oh, you should have said that from the jump.
That's what
I was fishing for you, fucking detective.
your first step was, I don't know nothing.
Yeah, you said
You asked for a
You
lawyer
already
first.
spoke
Get out
already.
of here.
No, let's get out of here.
Now let's get out of here.
You already spoke already.
Oh, let me read this comment. Rosmika said, "What if you are put in a position where the truth will give you 0 years and he'll get 10 years
can't believe that.
versus lying for him and getting 5 years each?"
You ain't got a lot.
I ain't getting no years for somebody who wants to commit a murder that I had nothing to know about. What's the bird? Starts with a C? Canary? That's gonna be me. I don't give a fuck. You can't put me in a position like that to go to jail or some stupid shit like that. Fuck out of here.
You singing like a canary?
You not my man's if you wanna put me some shit like that I had no clue about.
If you only say what you do, is that?
I'ma say what it do, dig.
Alright, so Kyrie.
This says 0 years. I'll take
y'all
that.
niggas want to murder somebody, don't put me in the fucking car.
You didn't say if you want to murder somebody. You said if you want to murder up somebody.
Shoot. So if y'all, hold on.
That's a crazy scenario. Anyway, the whole point of this whole thing.
So answer the question, Sherlock. Talk about it.
No, the whole point niggas asked was because I was trying to find out if it would ever have been okay for someone to wait. So I was saying, like, if let's say I did go down like I said I would, right? I did get the time because I was an accomplice to a murder I didn't know about. I go to jail. In that scenario, is it okay for my girl to wait for me to come back out? Like, should she be a ride or die even though I didn't commit the crime?
No, you could have had other options.
How? He didn't know.
Accidental time,
No,
bro.
even if it was accidental, did you exhaust all your options before you just accepted the charge?
What other options did I have?
You could have got a lawyer. You could have fought the case.
What if he? Listen,
What if I fought the case and went to trial and I lost?
Okay, you didn't say
No,
that.
not-
You didn't say that. You just said
Damn, y'all niggas giving some detailed stories.
they
I
know-
like to be.
I don't
I'm
understand.
you gotta
detail-oriented.
leave. You gotta put
man.
every point in this.
Kyrie,
shit.
are you staying? Are you
Am I
staying?
what?
Are you staying? Are you gonna wait for
Am
your
I-
girl to get out?
I actually might.
Really?
If
Yeah, I might.
10 years?
No.
10 years.
That's a. What's
Like,
that? Is
what
that a
if-
What about
decade?
your wife?
You could go visit her.
If she's my wife and get conjugal visits, right?
That's all you care about?
No.
Worried about the poon.
That's all you
I'm
care
asking
about?
a question.
I've been watching Oz, and they in the hold on in the show.
What did he say? Did he say Oz?
In the show, they said they get like up to 2 or 3 what's the word?
That's a show.
Nah, but sometimes they get the information from real life.
All right, but you basing it on the show.
What if you only could get like 3 conjugal visits a year?
Y'all niggas be
My
going
birthday,
detailed.
Valentine's
Too
Day,
much
and-
detail.
Mad detail, bro.
Wait.
You was the prime.
I got
you
a
was
question.
Optimus Prime.
I be asking regular questions.
Wait.
I be asking regular ass questions. Y'all niggas be
Oh,
trying
that
to dive
was funny.
deep into that
Called
shit.
you Optimus Prime. No, but I have a question. But on the conjugal visits, like, what do y'all like? Where do they do it? Like,
Behind the Snapple machine.
oh, there's a
They have a
snapping
room
machine.
for it.
They have a room for it? Is it like a prison cell type?
I don't
room?
know, but I know they have a room for it.
Who cleans that
Yo, you
room?
sound like you be into that. Like,
No, I'm just like I
Is it
was
like
always curious,
bars?
like,
This
do
shit
like
Hickey.
nah.
Let me get the hand.
Don't take the orange jumpsuit off.
Alright, so you think
Yo, y'all never had like the fantasy of being in a jail cell for whatever reason? Can I Can I finish?
No,
Can
nigga.
I finish?
No.
Can
I
I
don't
finish?
fantasize about
Stop it.
being-
Can I? You cannot cut me off there, cause that's crazy.
Do you guys fantasize about giving up your freedom?
And then can I?
Fantasize about being locked up.
Can I finish?
Bend the wire.
Can I finish? And then a bad female CEO call you over, and then she pulls you to an empty cell.
With another nigga in there?
Yo, that's why I can't do this with y'all, man.
Yo, this is Burl. Even watch you in the lunchroom.
It's a fantasy.
And then you get it on. She's like,
All right.
What you gonna do? Lower your time?
Next topic.
I don't know where I was going with that. All right, y'all ready? Y'all want to move on to the next?
Of course, we've been on this topic for too long.
Yeah, that's a fact.
a
Mad
good-
detail.
It
Nah.
was a
I'm
good,
trying to gauge. Yeah.
it was a good conversation though.
So the main topic for today is basically societal
I
pressures.
thought it was ride or die.
Yeah, that's what the YouTube.
It don't
thing
matter.
is. It does matter.
All right, so another topic for today is societal pressures with men and women. Basically, when should you have your shit together? And I came across this article. I'm pulling out the facts. I came across this article, and it basically said that men are almost 4 times as likely to commit suicide than women, and women are 2 times as likely to be admitted to a hospital for mental illness. Basically saying like men, due to stress, they're more likely to commit suicide, and women, they're seeking help from hospitals, and men aren't. Like men aren't going to seek psychiatric help as much as women are. Yeah.
Yo, come on, man.
No, I'm trying to pull up this chart. And basically the article was pointing towards the fact that men have pressures in life, and that's the reason why the suicide rate was so high, and that they're falling victim to the pressures in life. So I was thinking, like, I'm pretty sure we all have been at a point in our lives to where we felt pressured to meet up to societal standards, whether it's financially, whether it's getting a proper education, or whether it's looking good. Just there's certain things, and women too. Women look good. There's certain things that we succumb to. So I was thinking, like, what do y'all think about that? Why you laughing?
Finishing the essay, nigga?
Nah, that was it.
Well, like one of the societal pressures that I think that we all probably like,
Speak for yourself.
alright, that I constantly face is the financial pressure. Like to be financially
Now you was right there.
stable.
We
at
all
a
face
cer-
that.
Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, my fault.
But
My fault for cutting you off. But
looked at him.
this is the chart. They had a chart
Is it a
on
Venn
it.
diagram.
No, it's just a regular. It's just a regular pie chart, and
A pie chart.
it's a pie chart.
I don't see no pie there.
Nigga, the percentages are right here. It says, what traits or characteristics do you think people in our society value most in men and women? And for men, the top 5. I'm just gonna read the top 5, but
Be pretty.
number 1 for men. This is for men. 33%, which was number 1, was honesty and morality. Number 2 was professional and financial success. Number 3 was ambition and leadership. Number 4 was strength and toughness, and number 5 was hard work and good work ethic.
Good work ethic.
Yeah.
Strength and toughness is lower than I thought it would be.
You think
Good
so?
work ethic is lower than I thought it would be
Yeah,
too.
I thought that would be the priority.
But I guess.
Hard work and work ethic.
But
What was the
maybe
first?
it's-
What was the main one?
The first one was honesty and morality.
Oh, fuck that.
Maybe ego. Maybe ego is the reason why.
That could be number 5.
Because Brooklyn niggas not honest, right? Come on.
I'm not sick of here.
Y'all know y'all
That's the
snitching.
splinter ass nigga.
The top 5. What do y'all? What could y'all guess? What the top one would be for women?
Finance.
Attention.
No,
Damn.
it's close. It's kind of attention though. Like what kind of attention? Why would they get attention?
Physical.
You read that shit. You read that shit. So number 1 was physical attractiveness.
Okay.
Number
yeah.
2 was empathy, nurturing, and kindness. Number 3 was intelligence, which I was kind of surprised about. Number 4 was honesty and morality, and number 5 was ambition and leadership.
Wait, I have a question. Is this for women?
what?
For women looking for men, or
No, so it's basically a group of men and women, and they asked all of them what they felt like was valued most amongst the genders.
Yes, so you're right.
oh, so this was
So-
like what men valued.
And then what women value.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the first one was for women valued.
The first one was what what values are most important in men?
Oh, so,
Yeah.
okay.
And the second,
okay, so
yeah.
then
Wait.
then I got that one confusing because I would thought it was women.
So you
So I'm
saying
like,
that-
So
Men-
guys,
you talking
guys
men?
were answering about guys or
No,
about
it was
themselves?
everybody. Everybody was answering
So
the poll
is the
But they're answering about themselves.
about just what they
Like saying-
felt was
yeah.
valued most in women and men. So like they would ask us what's valued most in women and men.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not really you don't get the personal answers.
No, it's just like your view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
it wasn't a
Basically,
Venn diagram then.
So number one was physical attractiveness for women.
Hold up. Men are saying that the top thing is
Not
care
men.
by attraction.
No, that's
People. They asked a group of people what they felt was valued most in men.
You know, this would have been easy if you were able
So
to try.
with women is attraction.
With women, the top thing is attraction, and with
Okay.
men, the top thing.
Physical attraction.
Physical attraction.
The top thing was attraction when it comes to men for women.
no. They
Nah,
asked
just
everybody. It's in general.
Oh,
it's in general. Yeah.
Their thing is just physical attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone answered. Men and women answered about that.
That's a little,
For dudes is what?
For dudes, it was honesty and morality. I don't know how true that is though, because I don't really think like
Cause you know how they be on Family Feud and they be like, we surveyed 100 people,
they
and
lying.
then none
Who
of the
they
answers
really
is
surveyed?
black.
They
What's
serving
the
this.
most important thing in Thanksgiving? The mac and cheese or the turkey?
What do y'all? What,
Survey says cranberry sauce.
what do y'all feel is the? What do y'all feel is the most valued trait amongst men?
Leadership. No, finances.
You think finance is number one?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because I think that's like the top thing people really stress over. So I think that I think that would be like the top. If not one, it would be two. But I think it's one.
You asked for one, right?
Yeah, one.
Okay, one. I don't know why.
What about you?
No, because there was no reason why you to say top two. If you stick with
I'm
your
just
one,
saying.
I know what I'm saying.
So what
Do
are
you-
you saying?
Are you asking? Did you ask me?
I'm asking everybody.
Okay.
Stupid.
I know, but you.
Nah,
really
yo,
don't
answer
think
it, man.
I will answer it. Don't fucking tell me what to do. It's not
Yo,
true.
Reggie Porter said, "Who cleans that room?" Oh, I think he's talking about the conjugal visits.
We got conjugal visits up in here. To me, I would think it would be finance because people look at people with money and think that they're in a position of leadership.
Do you feel pressure to look physically attractive?
I don't give a fuck. Like if you find me attractive, you find me attractive. I'm not.
Oh, my fault.
No, it's all right. You think you had something more important to say?
No, my fault.
Nah, I don't feel pressured to look good. You fuck with me, you fuck with me. You find me attractive, you find me attractive.
So it's just finances for you.
I mean, I shuffle finances for myself because I don't ever want to feel like I don't want to be broke. I don't like being broke. I'm very unhappy if I'm broke. So,
True.
I would stress over money.
Austin?
I'm gonna go back. I think honesty and morality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Why is that?
Cause I'm listening to y'all answers and it's like physical appearance. Who the fuck cares? Like you look how you look, whatever.
Wait, so you don't think that it's important to look?
I don't think there's a pressure. But no, well, I don't think it's the number one pressure.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that. I don't think it's the number one pressure because you can look how you look. You still have friends. You still
Right.
Finance. I feel like it's valued high. It's up in the numbers, but I don't think it's number one because everyone has so many different financial situations. You're not gonna find people who have similar financial
Can I
situations.
question you right there?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Oh shit. The finger came out.
Don't people strive to be financially?
Speaking of money.
Don't people
The
strive?
return of knife fingers.
Don't people try their hardest to strive to be financially successful, and they go about it in many different ways, even could put themselves in jail?
Do you value the person who has all the money or the person who has morality?
If you're asking me, morality.
Mm.
But that can be subjective. Some people can be intrigued by the money. That's why we have the things called gold diggers.
Yeah, but that's why I said number one. I'm
you say,
thinking
Kyrie?
honesty and
Gold
morality, because in my opinion, a person who is honest and moral, like I would value them over a person who has all the money. I would value because that's just I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think that's the number one thing.
I was gonna say the same thing because like somebody that could keep it like like honest with you, just keep it real.
Just be dead ass all the time.
Yo,
Someone you could trust.
This is my part of the show. Shit,
But don't you think?
motherfucker.
My bad, no, you're right. It was part of your show. My bad.
But don't you think?
Right, my bad, bro.
Wait, go ahead, Shake. I want to hear what
Damn,
because he picked the same one I
I was just saying,
picked.
like somebody can keep it real with you and just be upfront about certain things. Like, yo, like just be willing to say, like,
Not snitch.
yeah, 6'9". Like just be able to to come to you with certain things, because a person that's not able to come to you and just let you know what it is just that's like having secrets in a relationship would be like so trash. Like,
Wait, hold on. Sorry.
Like that's up there. Honesty and morality.
Yeah,
I would
I'm gonna say that's my number one too.
I want to know what Drew picks,
Mine-
because he read into this a little bit more. So I want to know.
Yeah,
Come on,
first
Raven.
when I saw that honesty and morality was number one, it kind of threw me for a loop because I was like, I thought finance would be number one, and then I thought about it and I was like, it makes sense that honest, because I can respect someone who is honest and who has morals. So I feel like if I look at you and I can respect you, I value that more than if you had a bunch of money.
But it's the perspective coming from. Are we saying this is what we think women value?
No, men. This is for men.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone.
So men
Oh, I thought it was for
Yeah,
women.
the survey
So then
taken.
I would have picked honestly. I thought it was for women valuing men.
No,
That's
yeah,
my
the
bad.
That's why he said the
should've-
survey taken is.
I should have fucking drew the survey on the board for you guys because
No,
obviously.
honestly, it was a lot of diagrams.
So all
I got
it was a
it.
pool. It was a
Or you
pool
could've-
of
you
girls
could've
and
said
guys.
Sent it in the chat.
to the Your Mans and Them live.
Yeah,
Or you
'cause-
could have emailed it to Your Mans and Them.
I
live.
literally did this last night. I literally saw it last night. But anyway,
Yeah,
what do
you
y'all
said-
think about the number one for females? What do you value most in a female?
Can we ask somebody? Can we ask the?
No, so number one for a female was physical
no, I'm just
attractiveness.
saying, can we ask the people in the chat so they could, you know?
People in the chat,
alive?
what do
Are
you
awake
think?
there?
Austin, you do that because you're good at that.
People in the chat. I forgot what the question was. What do you value most? What do you value most in a guy, and what do you value most in a female?
Yeah, what attributes do you value? Do
And
you
be
value-
honest. Don't try to be morally correct. Be
So
honest.
to
If
give
you
you-
value money, then you value money. We won't
Yeah,
judge
to
you.
give you some ideas from Drew's research: honesty, morality, physical attraction, finances,
hard work, good work ethic,
work ethic.
empathy, nurturing, loyalty, dependability, intelligence, being family oriented, politeness, respectful.
Yeah, so
I'm surprised
just drop a
family
comment and let us
oriented is
know.
not up there.
And
Family oriented is second to last, and the last is politeness and respectfulness.
Politeness?
For men. For women, it's physical attractiveness is number one. Then empathy, nurturing, intelligence is number three. Honesty is number four. Ambition and leadership is number five.
Wait, this thing is confusing.
Yeah, I know. Let me just show it to you.
Yeah, because, like, when you...
niggas just stop talking. So wait, what y'all think about the number one thing for women?
What do you value most in women? What do you think the most important attribute?
It's their touch.
Yeah, you like when they touch you?
What is valued most? What is valued most in a female?
I would say that to me it would be their, I don't know, the feminine touch.
Bro, read it off the list, bro.
All right, so what we got?
feminine touch.
We got
Y'all,
What you think, Drew?
This nigga used Summer's Eve.
we got some. Rosnika said work ethic and morality and spirituality.
You got I guess she's-
Spirituality on the list.
Well, I would say for me it would be the independence and self-reliance. I like a woman who's really.
What's the percentage?
you want a
on that?
woman that's not really there for him.
I actually agree with you.
Independence,
What percentage
independence,
is that?
and self-reliance is 6%.
6%.
It's fourth to last.
Yeah,
I would put that higher. That's
Yeah.
for me. You have to be like 30%.
Is confidence on that list?
No.
Because to me, like that's one of like the things that I feel that women. I wish that more women had it in themselves.
Confidence?
Like the reason why I say confidence is because sometimes they want to when they get into a relationship, sometimes it's like they look for their man to find that happiness and confidence within them.
Speak on it.
That's not necessarily our responsibility. We can enhance that, compliment you, let you know that you look good or whatever the case may be. But it's not our job to give you that confidence.
But brothers don't even do that, my brother.
No, I know what Shake is. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody has their insecurities. Every girl has their insecurities. But sometimes when a girl has so many insecurities that it's like
It's a turn on.
you can't step out with them without trying to. You feel like you walking on eggshells just so you don't hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
That shit is annoying, bro.
Dude, women do it a lot more. Some women would say that women do it a lot more than men.
What do you mean?
Like basically, because of the male ego, they really walk like
on
they don't
eggshells.
Exactly because they want you to feel like a man.
Or that.
So
or,
they really
There's some men bitches out there.
Nah, not just even man bitches, just men in general.
sometimes like they get surprised when you don't react to them saying things that they would think you'll hurt your ego, and they be like, "That doesn't hurt your feelings." You're like, "Nah, I don't really care." And they're like, "Well, why don't you care? You should care." For what? Like, it doesn't matter to me. Like,
You want to leave me, leave.
yeah, some girls really don't like that.
Everybody like, you're damn right.
Like me, I'm really that type of person. Like, I care, but like, it's life. Like, to me, I feel like turn a new page. Like, and girls be like, "Yo, how could you not care? You should care. You should have more, more like, oh, like, like, why would you say that? Like, nah, fuck that."
You haven't met a dude that was really insecure, like when he was in a
Yes.
relationship?
Yes.
What do y'all feel about
Yes.
that?
It comes out differently from men. Like, I feel like men, when the more insecure they are, the more controlling they try and be.
Yep.
So they try and have so much control over the relationship so that they protect their own insecurities.
I feel so bad because I know people in that situation. I feel so bad that they don't want to get out the relationship. That is toxic.
Yeah.
Like if a guy is that controlling and that insecure in your relationship, it's toxic.
Facts.
Would that go back to self-esteem when it comes to like a guy being that way? Because their girl can have all the confidence in the world, but be so secure in their man, and then he is like, just so like, he's not like that. Like
So limp.
we got another comment.
So insecure.
Oh, Mal G said
finance,
100%
I got a
honesty and
question.
loyalty.
Do you think that two confident people can be together, or that do you usually see one confident person and one person who's really insecure most of the time together?
I think usually you see two insecure people together.
Really?
I think that's the norm. I think
Sometimes
it's two insecure people, and it makes it a codependent relationship. They both need each other to validate each other.
they build each other up.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I see one really, really confident person. I see one like really, very insecure person.
I've seen that.
And I'm like, you look at the person, you know that person, you're like, yo, like, are you serious? Like, this is the person that you with? Like,
How do you feel like? How do you feel those usually end?
I feel like the confident person becomes more insecure, and
Like tries to lower themselves.
no,
down.
they at some point like they try to sit there and try to build the person up, but they end up being the most insecure person in a relationship as the time passes by, and they end up losing themselves.
Really?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I think because you can basically like, you're basically making sure that you aren't hurting her
Yeah.
with your overconfidence. So
Yeah.
you're just like you're second guessing yourself. So
Yeah.
it's like it's more
You end up becoming who you're not, and then you lose yourself in a relationship, and then that person may end up getting a spur of confidence, and they may leave you, and you may end up being in the worst position you ever been.
You gotta
What y'all think, people? What y'all think?
You got to be careful of that because sometimes you'll be so invested into your relationship. Not saying that you shouldn't be, but like you'll be so invested to the point where you just get lost in that shit, and then you don't even like. That's when you don't even see your homies for a while. Like, oh, where you been? Oh, with my girl. And then,
With my girl. With my girl.
With the old lady.
With my girl.
Nah, that's
She's like, you on the phone? Get off the phone.
that's a fact. Yo, I always like didn't understand when people would say that the old ball and chain. Like, why does your significant? Shake just said the old ball and chain. It's a reference to like when someone get married, they say like
well, what does a ball and chain do?
it holds you back.
There you go.
Exactly.
Oh,
This guy gets it.
Come on now.
Come on, Gus. Come on, Gus. Yo, don't give him that. Keep up. Damn, bro.
Well,
And also there.
The mic stand.
And also, sometimes a guy can be super confident. I've also seen this. Like a guy is confident, the girl is insecure, or maybe vice versa. But I usually see it guys and girls. The guy's confident, the girl's insecure, and the girl will say shit. She'll do like this poison drip to make him not as confident as he usually is. Like she'll throw stuff in there, and guys do it too. Sometimes you have a confident girl, and the guy will start being like, he'll try and bring her down to a certain low point to try and, or he'll talk to her like shit just to make her feel like her self-esteem go down.
It sucks that like your confidence can make somebody insecure.
Absolutely.
Like somebody can think they're confident until they meet you and
Yeah.
like, oh shit.
That's a fact.
Have you ever been in that situation, Gus?
Possibly. I don't know. A lot of
You
times
have?
maybe.
yeah. I ended up cheating on her. This was like,
Ooh, we getting spicy.
That was my cousin.
Ooh.
nigga. That was my cousin.
You dated Bertha?
yeah, I did. She was pretty big. I dated this girl like
big in
right
Arkansas.
out of high school, and like she was mad insecure. Like she would be like, "Oh, like you can't be friends with such and such." Like, you know, like get mad at like every little thing. And I was just like, "Yo, like I wouldn't say I lost some confidence, but I lost a little confidence, not in myself, but in like the fact that I'm like really with this person." Then like this person, I wouldn't talk to her for a couple of days, and then like she would come like, "Oh, I haven't heard from you," blah blah blah, and then like, so what happened was I ended up cheating on her with her old best friend.
Oh, I didn't know you had it in
All
you.
the smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The button up for you.
So I
Kyrie, you the man.
but
We don't promote that toxic
Yeah.
masculinity.
It's not Kyrie Clash. It's trash.
Kyrie's give me that ass.
Drew has been excommunicated from your man's in the
Yo.
so yeah, I don't know if like things would have broken up like prior to that. I feel like it was just,
Probably
like,
would have.
It was just dragging on day to day, and
Yeah.
I probably was to the point where I was like, I'm gonna break up with her, but I'm liking somebody. This was them Uvu days.
Them Uvu days, the good old days.
Uvu.
I used to love Uvu.
If
You
you
pop up in the Uvu chat, it be
all
mad
started-
heads, and you like, oh, who that? Who
It all
that?
started on Facebook.
I was gonna-
One comment led to 100 comments, and then from there led to Uvu
shit.
chats.
Why you hugging the mic?
I was gonna
It all started on
His hand is
Facebook.
slowly sliding down. Just
I was gonna say, like if we going back to societal pressures, there was also another thing that I read. It was talking about guys feel pressured when it comes to expressing their feelings to their women.
I agree
Point-
with that. I agree with that.
Crying.
Oh, nah.
Would you cry in front of your girl?
yo, Brooklyn
No.
niggas don't cry, man.
I mean, like I felt pressure at.
Queens niggas too, nigga. What you mean?
These niggas ain't talking about nothing.
They not.
We got a house in
I felt pressures before where I felt like I had to be a little more emotional than I really was, and that is fucking like
Annoying.
that's hard.
Yo,
So you
So, yo,
you basically
force himself to cry.
I didn't cry, but
Niggas had mad sniffles and shit.
I love you.
nah, cause I'm not gonna lie. I've seen the way girls trash guys for crying, especially when I was younger, and that shit made me never want to cry in front of a girl.
You ever cried in front of a girl though?
No, no.
Heartless. You?
Be honest.
You?
Yep.
You?
Nah.
I had a whiny voice. I ain't never cried.
Did you
Oh,
Nah, I ain't never cried.
So why you doing this?
Mel,
you sound on
you
your
never-
videos?
Nervous?
You never was at a movie. You was never at a movie with a girl and cried.
Huh?
You was never at a movie with a girl
Oh,
and
that's
cried.
different.
Nah.
Yeah.
how's that different? That's the same thing. You crying?
I thought you talking about like.
That's even worse. You crying about a
Word.
fucking movie.
Yo,
Wait,
first
why-
of all,
you
I saw Coco and
hold on,
cried.
hold on. You
That
can't-
movie is emotional.
You was
I don't
crying
know
with the
what
Notebook.
Coco is.
You telling me you
Who is
can't-
Coco?
You talking about that Disney shit?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, a
You
You don't even know
cartoon.
what
It's on
Disney
Netflix.
is.
Exactly. You ever like Disney? You
I
don't
got-
go to Disney.
I got
hold
Disney
on,
Plus though.
Y'all
I got
tell-
Disney Plus though.
Y'all telling me
You got
For
that
what?
shit?
For what? What are you
Because
gonna
I got
watch?
Verizon. It's free.
What are you gonna
You
watch?
don't know not a damn show on
Come
Disney
come
Plus.
What are you gonna
Yes,
watch
I
on
do,
Disney
nigga.
Plus?
I watch
What are
Disney
you
more
gonna
than
watch
I
on
watch
Disney Plus?
Nickelodeon. Disney had real.
Wait, what?
Oh my
Disney had mad
gosh.
live action shit.
This nigga's
Anyway,
homeless.
back to the
This
topic.
nigga watch Brooklodian.
Back to the topic. Do y'all feel?
Y'all retarded.
Do you feel like you're?
Wait,
and let's ask the ladies in the chat.
I want to ask them first. You said you never cried watching a movie. You didn't
With a
shed
girl?
not one tear
With a girl, no.
and it wasn't like a sad part in the movie, and you're just like,
I
like you
don't-
didn't have to like,
No.
you didn't have to like, oh my god,
See,
but
like-
you were just like,
No.
Not even the tear ducts?
You either?
Like,
Not
No.
in front of a girl. No.
Nigga, these eyes is dry.
you ever seen Pursuit of Happiness?
Yeah.
No.
You cried?
Did I cry?
I had like my tears.
I got misty eyed.
Yeah, exactly.
I got misty eyed, but I wasn't it. Yo, you gotta put it together anyway.
Wow. The disrespect.
It said that.
The
Yo,
disrespect.
it said, I was about to say orange.
Don't even
It said
say
Austin
it.
look like Hancock.
In the beginning, yeah. You do kind of look like Hancock in the beginning, where he was like, you know, still fucked up, alcoholic.
Just comment in
You
the
do kind
chat.
of look like him.
Just comment in the chat, y'all. Tell him to
That's what the chat is for.
shut the fuck
We
up.
talking about you right now.
Tell him to shut the fuck
Yo,
up.
ladies in the chat, do you feel like it makes your man look any less of a man when he cries in front of you? Please answer
Yeah.
honestly.
Just answer. Be like these. Yeah, say 4 of your mans and them live hosts is
Drew
crybaby
thinks
ass
it's funny
niggas.
when I cry. No, I don't.
It's crazy how you can't cry.
I-
Cry,
I-
man.
I mean,
It's healthy.
I'm way better than when I was younger. When I was younger, I didn't like emotion. Like really, like if you cry, I walk away from you because I'd be like, "The hell you crying for?"
Yo,
But like now that I'm older, it's like okay, I think I'm able to comfort people that cry.
I
But
can't.
back then, I was just like, "Yo,
It's
I can't.
Wipe your face, man.
It's hard for me to
Stupid.
it's hard for me to comfort a man crying.
All you gotta do is this, man.
I'd be like, bro, you gonna be good.
Nah,
Like I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you gonna be alright.
That's like the
Nah,
worst
nah.
thing you can say to somebody.
I actually had to comfort my friend, man, because when his grandfather died,
Oh, damn.
I had to hold it down. It's like,
What'd you
fuck
do?
it. I put my arm around him, let him know, like,
That's
yo.
yeah, you gotta put your arm around him.
I was like, yo, you gonna be alright.
That I've comforted a friend too. Like he was crying. He was. I'm gonna say it. Obviously, nobody knows who he is, but he was crying because he got the ugliest chick in school. He thought she was pregnant, and
cry too.
he broke down.
Why is he fucking the ugliest chick in school?
That's not the point, Austin.
Shit.
That is a point.
Nigga, I like to
Quick
get to the
pussy is
root
the
of
best
all evil.
pussy.
When you're in high school, come on, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not act. Oh, I forgot. You never.
Austin got standards.
But yeah, I had to console him.
yeah.
But all you do is you give them one of these around the shoulder, bro. You're gonna be good, bro. And then he came into my chest like this.
Yo, wait, hold up.
Yeah, that was it.
You
Nigga
a
blew
good
his
friend.
nose in your shirt.
But it was still like with a girl, you give her a hug.
Back then, me showing you comfort is like me being around while you in the emotional state. I don't say nothing because I don't know. Because I think about like if I'm in the situation, like I don't know how if I don't even want to talk to people.
Nigga
So
Gus
it's
gonna
like,
be
I
staring. You're gonna
I
be
have
crying.
a
You're gonna
question.
be. If you see the bifocals in the background, just staring at you, not knowing.
I have a question.
Yo,
And ladies in the chat, you could answer to this as well. Do you think there is a societal pressure against women and being successful and like having like the top end job or like you know?
We just read off those what men valued in women, and I don't think even finance was even on there.
let's double.
Wait, can you clarify what you asked? Because I didn't really.
I'm asking if there's a pressure for women to basically
Be financially secure.
To be the top earners.
to be the top earners
Yeah, like
In a relationship or in general?
in general.
in general.
8% of women felt that.
Like
No,
like
I'm
do you
saying for
think
men.
do you think there's a pressure if a woman decides that she just wants to be a
Can
housewife?
you read off those stats? Drew?
Mm,
Like, do you guys value a woman who is basically independent, a go-getter, hustler, out there making money, trying to be the CEO of some company? Do you value her more than a woman who is passionate about staying home and taking care of things at home?
No.
that's
And
tough.
women, do you feel like there's a pressure that you need to get out of the house?
No, I think it would be something.
No.
So I think, everybody answer that. You got something to say? Everybody in the group chat answer it. I'll go first. Oh, Drew, you go first.
I just fucked y'all up with that question.
I
just fucked y'all up with that question.
I think there is a societal pressure for women included, but people in general to get like to have their education. And
I'm talking about women.
I know, but I'm saying I don't think anybody looks at a woman bad if she says I want to be. I don't know.
I think there is a pressure. I think there is a pressure. That's why I asked the question. But I wanted to know if you guys.
All right, don't talk to me like that.
I think there's. Do you think it's different?
That's a tough
when
one.
it comes to. You think it's different when it comes to race?
Because we just talking about women right now.
Yeah, women talking about women.
Like black women.
Just talk about women.
Let's
Just
talk about
women.
women in general. Let's not do race.
This nigga want to filter. You talking about women? Black women. Light skinned women.
What's wrong with talk about the black, my brother?
Thick women.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with it. I think we're just
have different traditions.
Nah, you're right. They do.
Come on now.
Oh, God, my nigga,
If we talk about women in the U.S., there is a pressure.
Nigga, we are in the U.S. Why are we talking about German bitches? We in Germany.
From Brooklyn, right? If we talk about women from Brooklyn, right?
That got me saying business too much, man.
Alright, so-
Just answer the question.
All right, I'm answering right now. I think there is societal pressure for women in the U.S. to go to college, get a degree, have a career, be financially secure with
I
themselves.
disagree. I disagree.
Please, Kyrie.
I think that people don't want. I think most men.
Talking to the mic.
Most men.
In unison.
Facts. I think most men would rather their women not be the top earners. And
We always get back to this.
no, but he asked. So
No,
what
no,
I'm
no.
saying is,
Let him finish, Gus.
I got something to say after. Just
can
hold
I
it.
finish?
So why you interrupting while he talking to say I got something to say?
You're
after
doing it
you?
now.
I didn't interrupt him.
Yes,
You did.
He did.
But-
I didn't stop him from talking.
You jumped in.
We gonna rewind this.
No,
shit.
you did.
All right, keep going.
Just accept culpability for once.
I didn't. Yo,
He don't know what that means.
you said the wrong word too, stupid. But keep going.
Look it up, nigga.
So how you looked at him?
Proceed.
Yeah, nah. Men, like, especially if we're gonna do race, white men would rather them be the breadwinners.
We said we wasn't talking about.
I know
race.
you're right. I'm sorry. So generally, I disagree. I don't think there's societal pressure on women to get their stuff together. I think most men would prefer their women not make as much as them or be the top earners.
Go ahead, Gus.
But I disagree with that because you can't just think about men. You gotta think about women too. Women put pressure on women as well.
I disagree with that.
That's a good point.
I think some women may, and let's just say in my opinion, I'm fine with women being the top earners. But what I'm saying, if we're talking about society as a whole, I think that more women would rather not be the top. Well, I shouldn't say more women. I'd say more men would rather them not be the top earners. They would rather them take the backseat to a man. And yes, they wouldn't mind them getting their stuff together. But if they were ahead of a man would feel some type of way.
I would have to.
So you feel like there's no pressure for women to be more successful?
Yeah, I don't think there's.
I would have to disagree.
Yeah,
Yes, that's the question.
Sir, I want to speak. I would have to disagree.
With
I
who?
feel like that a lot of women nowadays do have the pressure to succeed more. That's why we have a lot of women who are CEOs and running companies for themselves. Because I feel like there is that pressure to be like, look, we can't always rely on the man to get us there.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that.
Now it's time for us to, take charge and, be the CEOs, be the bosses of these companies and managers and things of that nature. And I see a lot of women do
Yeah,
right now.
I think there is a successful independent women is definitely like something now that most
Which
women
is
strive
beautiful,
for.
which is beautiful.
It is a
You guys
beautiful.
are
I love
missing-
it.
I think you guys are
I
missing the
love it.
question though.
You ever seen?
What you mean?
You ever seen a boss woman in a business suit?
Oh, them pants,
You are
them pants.
Them slacks.
This nigga said Hillary Clinton.
Suit pantses. But I think Austin's question
So
is
I
more
think-
tailored to like, do you think it's pressured for women to be top earners? And he's saying, and it's more or less like saying, do you think that women can be okay, like men will value women less if they're the top earners as opposed to taking a backseat to men?
I think you're asking your own question.
I was about to say it. Is that what Austin said? I don't think that's what he said.
Well, from the
It was
question
a
from the
womp,
question
womp,
I asked from the question I asked, this is the answer that I got. You don't think there's a pressure against women to be successful. You don't think there's a societal pressure. No. Everyone else does.
Yeah,
Right?
I think there is.
Yeah. That's all I wanted
But
to know.
what was your opinion?
I say yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You formulated this well schemed question,
That was a
and
great-
the only thing
that
you're
was a
gonna
great
say is
fucking
yeah.
question.
I really would like to know.
No, I
more,
think
like,
there
why
is.
you
I
guys
think
feel
there is.
that
I
way.
think there is a societal pressure. The vision of seeing women in higher power, which has been increasing over the last few years or whatever, and it's like you want to, like, guys seeing that, we value it.
Right.
I disagree.
You do. I remember your statement. No. Like, but some guys, let's say some guys do value it, and it's like, okay, other women, like you brought up, Gus, you're saying other women also judge other women, so they look up to it. There's a pressure to it. It's like guys value it, women value it, women are doing it. I feel pressure that I should be doing it too.
That's what I was about to ask you. Is there a pressure to match that energy? Now?
Step up.
Yeah,
We
that's-
gotta
that's
step
what I mean,
up
yeah.
because they stepping up.
Yeah. And then social media doesn't make it any better.
Kyrie, we don't care because you disagree.
Yeah.
No, because
You're outvoted.
No. It's fine. It's fine. We all can have our opinions. But
You can't argue. You can't see me.
can't. This shit.
Kyrie is having a hard time keeping the mic in his face.
Yeah, this.
What did I
is
say?
Too big.
Can I read these comments real quick?
Yeah,
We got some
so,
comments.
as soon as I want to talk, you
So,
Sorry.
Rose Mika, shout out to my baby, man. She's been in the chats.
Oh.
She's been in the chats over here putting in work. She said a guy.
Gus, don't do that.
She said, I feel like both roles are equal.
That's when the blessings come in. Blessings come in.
All right,
Thank you, Shake. She said, I feel like both roles are equal. A stay-at-home mother works just as hard as a female business owner, etc., or any women that are in their career.
Yeah, I think my
So she
point.
doesn't feel like there's a pressure.
And
Yeah.
Zay said they better at business right now, far as social media. Yeah, far as social media.
There's no.
I
There's
can't
no
tell. I
facts to
can't
that.
tell if Zay.
There's no
I
facts
can't
to
tell if
that.
Zay is saying that there is a pressure or there isn't. But it sounds like Mika is saying there is no pressure.
Yeah, she's saying there's not.
There is no pressure.
She's saying it's the
Yeah,
same.
because I feel
Damn,
like
you agree with Kyrie?
it's okay to agree with me.
You know what I realized? A lot of women agree with Kyrie.
Wait, I never heard them say that.
Nah,
It's
because
a-
he's
Wow.
It comes out.
That was a good question, Austin.
Thank you.
man.
Yeah, I wasn't finished.
About damn
I
time.
wasn't-
I always have good
About
questions.
damn time.
I wasn't
Episodes, this
finished
is the
with
best
my.
questions you ever.
Wow.
All right, so-
You know
I
what?
wasn't
I'll
finished
take
with
that as a
my
compliment. No, I'm
rebuttal.
joking.
But
Nah, you was finished. No, I'm just messing with you.
you mop head looking ass.
I finished.
Nah, I'm done. I'm not
always
gonna talk
do
now.
that.
I'm not gonna talk now because y'all want me to talk. Go ahead, speak your shit. Just better be good too.
Nah, but in the same. If we gonna, if we
what?
don't do that, don't do that, because I didn't mess
did
up.
it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway,
Don't do that.
in the same thing that we talking about. So let's end it with this. So I know for a fact that as young boys, a lot of the time, no, I'm saying young boys, a lot of the times we'll tell a young boy to man up in a situation, right? And there was something that I saw, and it basically, the article, the headline, I didn't read the whole thing, but it said that it's telling your kid to man up detrimental to his psyche as an adult. So like, if you're constantly telling a kid to man up, whether it's if he's crying or if he gets hurt or something happens, and you're just like, yo, man up, is that affecting him in the long run? And it was saying like men are having a hard time expressing their feelings because their whole lives they've been told that they have to keep it tucked in.
Whoever wrote that, I'm gonna tell him to man up.
It depends.
My
My thing is, it depends on the situation. If my kid falls on the ground, say if I had a child, my kid fall on the ground, I'm be like, oh, get up, you good, man up, let's go. I'm gonna try to motivate him to like shake it off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if it's like a serious situation, then my child needs to be comforted, then I'm gonna do that.
What do you have an example? What the fuck?
We have been talking for a good almost hour.
Yeah.
We haven't wrapped it up yet. We need to wrap. What's that Dave Chappelle thing? Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, Bob.
We need
right
that.
now. Drew said it.
We need now.
I'll
He
try
just
to-
put us in a whole nother conversation.
No, I
feel
said
like
we gotta
gotta
end with this.
interject.
Oh, you need battery?
Damn.
Ooh.
She looks like you in charge of Transformer Up.
Can they say hear us?
Yes, we're just pitch black.
All right, yeah, we pitched back. So this is an official podcast now on YouTube. We be back. But Shake, what were you saying?
He just said.
No, you.
I was saying like if my son, if I have a child and my child needs to be comforted, then I'm gonna do that. Like,
Right.
If it's a situation that calls for like say like
need to hire me for tech support.
word.
We got you. $20.
Say like
Inquisition.
he asked for a scenario. Say like he lost a friend, or you know what I'm saying, he you know what I'm saying, you lost in the big tournament or something like that. I'm gonna be like, yo, it's gonna be good. Like, you know what I'm saying, this happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have that conversation with him.
Yeah.
But like when it comes to things like, you know, he fell on the ground, like little kid, like, come on, get up, come on, you got this. Don't worry about it. Don't cry, you got it.
Yeah, so you're basically saying like in a more physical aspect, you'll probably tell him to man up. Like if he hurt himself, you'd be like, yo, like when it comes to pain, physical pain, but when it comes to something more emotional, you would be there for him. That's a good answer. I just wanted to get your views on that.
I
think there's a part of that though, because if you think about young boys, what your parents say to you is a small amount of what you receive from school and friends and all of that. So there may be even more pressure coming from the people around you, not necessarily your parents, like your group of friends in school.
Right.
Like there's a lot of pressures in like middle school and like when you're aging and you start going through that phase of like being a teen.
Who do you listen to the most though?
At a certain age, you start listening to your friends more than you listen to your parents.
Yeah, it's true.
Definitely.
Okay, but we're talking about young boys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're still young in high school. You're still a young boy.
So that same.
Why is that funny?
Because you tried to change it just so that you could be right.
I was never part of the YBs in high school, nigga.
You could have said yourself a young boy in high school.
Absolutely.
I was 13 when I started high school.
What?
I was 13 when I started high school. I got a late birthday.
Okay, great.
Huh?
That's a great thing.
Oh, let me read this comment. Natural
I'm
V.
just saying, that's you compare the age. Sometimes people forget the age that you start high school.
Thanks. Keep showing us your youth. You're the youngest on the podcast. Yeah, thanks.
What the fuck does me having to be 13 in high school have to do with my youth?
Don't yell at us, youngin.
Because
Lower your
we
voice.
all are in high school
Lower
at
your
the
voice,
same time
youngin.
in our life.
Lower your voice,
I know what you
youngin.
talking about.
joking.
Young man,
I know school's
lower
hard
your
in Brooklyn,
voice.
but relax.
Yo, Natural V said, it
Societal
honestly
pressure,
depends on what part of the world people are in. There's different cultures on what a woman's role is in the family. No, the pressure on women to be successful varies on. Oh, we talking about the last topic. Oh, my bad.
You interrupted us. You interrupted us to read that.
I'm so sorry.
Good.
I'm so sorry.
You think, well, we can finish it off like this. It's a yes or no question. I think people saying man up now.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How you
definitely.
gonna ask us a little simple ass
That was
question?
a whack ass
Will
question.
the
to
sun
end it
come
off.
up tomorrow?
My opinion is, I feel like you shouldn't have to tell somebody. You should let people express. You did right this time. Nah, he was. Nah, I feel like you should be allowed to express yourself. If you want to cry, you want to cry. I wasn't given that liberty. Why am I going to take that away from my
Do
child?
you feel like it affected you?
Yeah, because I'm when I tell you I'm the worst with expressing myself, I be like, I can't even speak. I know my girl gets mad at me because I just be honestly like, if we get into like hypothetically we get into an argument, not hypothetically, but whatever. I'm at the point where it's like, all right, listen, you're right. I can't really say anything much more.
You know what's crazy? I just put the status up today. Like, parents used to tell us to stay in the child's place, and then as we get older, they ask us to open up to them. And I'm like, nah, I don't. Like, you already put me in a position where it's like I can't open up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, stop. It's probably not gonna happen, and don't send me no more friend requests. I'm not gonna,
I got family members blocked on social media.
In a relationship, it's hard to express yourself when you're used to being blunt, because it's like it's hard to express yourself because it's like you're trying to figure out the right words.
Yes.
You want to be honest,
yes,
but you also don't want to. You want to protect their feelings.
You don't want to offend people.
To...
I get this problem where people think I'm talking at them instead of expressing myself without like coming off like, yo, why'd you do that? Or you did this or you did that. It's like previously I went to a therapist a long time ago and they said that you got to learn how to talk without.
Wait, previously you went to a therapist a long time ago.
Previously on K Class.
So they said you have to.
This nigga made sure that shit was said in the past.
She said you have to make sure you talk to people without attacking them, and I just say I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, because when you talk to me, I do feel type attack. I'm not gonna front, bro. You be talking at me
You
sometimes.
be standing up, you be
like,
fucking pointing.
Yeah,
and shit.
like you the vein pops out of your neck and shit, and I be like, bro, why he talking to me like this?
I apologize.
And he just be telling you about his day.
Send me your therapist number.
So I just feel like you should encourage somebody's expression. Let them express how they feel, and then when they get older, if they want to be tough, let them be tough. If they want to be soft, let them be soft.
But you don't think
My
it'll
son
work
is
the same
born-
way if I allow my son to cry all the fucking time. when, right? I'm letting him express himself, right? Will that affect in the future when this nigga is 22 and crying over some bullshit? It affect like that's like.
I mean, you're right. Maybe you shouldn't like be like, yo, you don't gotta cry. But I don't feel like you gotta be like, yo, man up. I feel like that's a wrong word to use. Be like, maybe I'll be like,
simple. Come on.
okay, I'll be like, yo, I'll be
work,
like, yo,
nigga.
I'll be like, did it hurt you? No.
This nigga Kyrie gonna bring the facts out. Listen here, son. Did it hurt?
Pain. When you feel pain, that's internal.
Analytically, in 2013, there was less pain felt.
Yo.
No, shut your ass up.
No, but that's a fact though.
Because he said it's like you probably would get really fucking.
Yeah, I got y'all. You better not cry. I'll give you something to
Being a
cry
little
for.
bitch.
Like that, I'm heartbroken. How, nigga? You would have been alive. Get it?
All right,
What?
All right, on that note.
Get it? You think it's literally
Oh,
heartbreak?
you are the ultimate.
So, like, another.
You are the ultimate orange, nigga.
I don't know.
I was so
these
whack.
walls is
But
orange, nigga.
Wait, what? What did you say?
These walls is
Oh, I
orange.
thought you said something.
I just imagine him
I was
saying
like,
that to a girl.
whoa,
Never
hey,
mind.
yo.
Wow.
Wait,
Say,
I'm off this.
these walls is orange
I'm your
now.
man.
I thought you said these.
I'm your
balls
man's
is orange.
These
Austin
walls is orange
I'm
now.
off this.
Say these
No,
walls is
Austin,
orange.
Austin, I thought you said these balls is orange.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nigga, talk about the tangerine.
Ain't never seen Spalding like this.
And this was your man's and I'm live.
Whoa.
I was like, whoa.
We had a good show today.
This show was too long for time.
It was pretty long. It was long.
Tired.
You just finished watching Your Mans and Them live. I'm your man. It's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
Why you do your voice like that?
Like what?
You just finished watching your man's.
Yo, I didn't even know that voice was possible from Austin, bro. Do it again. Do it again.
You was like, what the fuck?
Do it again.
No.
Wow.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
Hey, you got his face too.
His
Damn,
inner child
this nigga
came
sound
out.
like the WB11
Jeepers
fraud.
Creepers.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare.
And Carrie, you know. Sorry about that. Say it.
And this was
Your
Your
Mans
Mans
and
and
Them
Them
Live.
Live.
Did you end it?
Hey.
And this still is Your Mans and Them Live. We about to go
ahead.
off the air. Off the air. Hey. Off the air. Off the
Yeah,
air.
Drew, kick a freestyle.
Off the air. Off the air.
I'm
Hey.
on the air.
Off the air.
Off the air.
Off the air.
We
Say,
on the
fuck with me, I dare. Coming through, I stare.
Ooh.
Got a big head, and you know I don't care.
Yes.
Austin got
Off
the
the
bed.
air.
He
Off
looking
the
homeless.
air.
We
Off
going
the
home
air.
now, and we
Off
gonna.
the air. Hey.
I
Off
don't
the
know
air.
what to say
Off the
anymore,
air.
so just end it,
Off
end
the
it, end it,
air.
end it, end it,
Off
end
the
it, end
air.
it. Tay just say, y'all stop
Off
messing
the
with my
air.
man.
Off the air. Simply Mika.
Like, he ain't just called
we
me homeless.
don't care. We off the air. Simply Mika. We don't care. Simply Mika. We don't care. Hey, we off the air.
No, I didn't.
Off the air.
looking
He
at it.
ain't ended yet.
People are
So
still
commenting.
I'm waiting for Shake to get canceled.
Tay, so you know we playing.
Alright, let me tell you something. Let me freestyle real quick.
Please end it.
Kicking with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and listen. Y'all ain't messing with the starting five. Who you kidding? Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Ladies, you can pull up. We could talk, give advice. Fellas, we could laugh. We could joke about life. Gus, Shake, Kyrie, Bella, Austin, get it right. Yeah, it's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. Come and kick it with the coolest young man you can sit in. Going through some shit will get you right. Come and